Hello everyone, in this fundamental rights series we are going to learn Article 16. It is very important because it is talking about equality of opportunity in public employment. So let's see this. Before that we have to understand its background so we can easily understand Article 16. Okay, now here right to equality, in that we have already seen Article 14 which is talking about equality of before law and equal protection of law. That is, we have seen equality, equity and positive discrimination. We have studied this. Okay, we have understood this, so it's fine. Another one is like Article 15, which is very important because it is talking about no discrimination on certain grounds, and there we have seen some exceptional where there was reservation in education institutions, right? Now one step ahead, it is Article 16. It is talking about equality of opportunity in public employment. So there will be no discrimination in public employment, but some exceptional. So let's see that in detail. Now when we are seeing Article 16, first we have to simply understand and comprehend what is given in our Indian Constitution. So it is talking about equality of opportunity in terms of what? In terms of post or appointment, right? You have to write these words or key terms for first time. Eventually it will be in your mind, right? In state services, right? So in state services, whatever positions are there, civil services positions are there, appointments are there in it, that will be there will be equality of opportunity, right? You can also say public employment like this. Now to whom? That is a question. Even to foreigner or what? No, it is to all citizens only. What I am saying, all citizens only. Okay, you have to understand, it is not to foreigner or legal entity as we have seen in Article 14. Simply this what it is saying, equality of opportunity dena hai. So in the second provision under this Article 16, what it is saying, it is making it more elaborative. So here it is saying there will be no discrimination. What exactly words? No citizen can be discriminated. Okay, so there should be no discrimination. Now when you are talking about equality, so no one should be discriminated. Okay, right? Let me clean this. Okay. Now discriminated against what? Public employment or state services or services under state or local authority. Like these words you have to, keywords you have to remember. So there will be no discrimination. No citizen can be discriminated in this. That is what the equality of opportunity, right? But on certain grounds. Okay, so on certain grounds that you have to remember, and that is your prefacts. Now here we can compare it with Article 15, it will be easy to remember. So we can say that there should be no discrimination on the basis of religion, then race, then sex, then caste is very important, and place of birth. But here what we have to understand, there are two more words which are important to remember, which is not in Article 15 but Article 16. And what are that? First is descent. Now descent is what? It is your historical background, because we have seen Varna system earlier, and because of that occupational mobility was not allowed. You have to do whatever occupation your father or your grandfather used to do it. So there was no mobility in that. To break that, that is why Article 16 is saying no discrimination on the basis of descent when it is talking about public employment. Okay, there should be representation of other caste also in, or other people who were not there, okay, on the basis of descent. Because of that they were not in this position, they have now right to come and get this opportunity. Another is a residence. Okay, this is also added. So there should be no discrimination on the residence, means they are talking about on domicile. Why? Because we have to make sure that there is a unity in India, right? So these two things they have added, and all these things they are saying there will be no discrimination on ground only this or any of them whenever we are talking about against public employment or state services. Now like this, for whom? For all citizens. Okay, done. This is simply what it is talking, elaborating it. Now you have to understand, this will be the pre-confusion. They can add this thing and they can make a confusing statement in a prelims. So we have to be aware like this. Another what happened, this is simply what it is talking about Article 16, but we have to understand what is exceptionally. Here it is very difficult to understand, or it where we have to make it easy. Okay, now what happened, exceptional cases, it will be always evolving. So let's see evolving how, what is right now today, and then we see overall how it evolved, but in the next session how evolved. But what is Article 16 in a detail we have to see at present. Okay, so when we are talking about Parliament now, exceptional, so first exceptional will talk, like you can remember like this. So residence was there, so here exceptional is given in a residence. There should be no discrimination on basis of that, but still we see there is a domicile criteria and all that things, right? So exceptional is given, and for that Parliament has been given right. Okay, so not state legislature, Parliament. So Parliament, what they can do, they can make law, right, regarding what, if they want to keep it criteria of residence. Okay, then if they want to keep it criteria of residence related to services under state. Okay, like this, fine. So for that, this is exceptional. Okay, it is not given, but it is present, for that law is there, and Parliament can do it. This is what state legislature is not saying. Okay, now when you are saying this means there can be some law related to it. Okay, yes, there was a law. Okay, that law is like act. We will say which act. You have to remember Public Employment. Write this, okay, because eventually, though it is old one, but we have to use it in our mains. Requirement, Public Employment, requirement as to Residence Act. Okay, this act was passed where you can go for an exceptional on the basis of residence, which is not allowed Article 16, but because of the exceptional, Parliament can do it, and this act was in 1957. Eventually there was a conflict regarding this, because article other fundamental rights we are going to see, so there it can be the issue, so that we'll see ahead. But it was in a, like always in controversy and little bit like that. So here it expired, it got expired, so it was like a temporary, and it got expired, this act, in 1974. Fine, but they have kept it exceptional till now today. Okay, for two states, that is for Telangana, they can have that domicile and all that criteria, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Okay, done. This is what criteria right now for a first one. Okay, this exceptional, this is the situation right now. Another one which we have to study is next one. Okay, this completely residence, done. Now another one, state. State is empowered. What it is saying, state is empowered. This is very, very important. Try to understand, because many controversy you will find here. Okay, state is empowered for what? For giving reservation. Okay, this is the exceptional. Then earlier I said equality, no discrimination, but here reservation is given. That is what the exceptional. So, and that can be given by state. State is empowered to give reservation for what? Again for public employment, right? So here public job mein reservation is allowed, but state will give. Now to whom? To everyone. Then there is no use of Article 16. To whom it is very important? It is to backward classes. Okay, to backward classes who are not represented, adequately. You have to understand, adequately they are not represented in public employment, then they will get what? Reservation in public employment. Backward classes, when they are not represented adequately. This language should be in your answer also. Okay, when you read, concentrate on this key terms also. Now, so it is, and who? State is empowered. Okay, fine, this is what reservation they can give in this. So this is simple B1. Here we can see at a present SC, at present, we can take with another color. So at present SC, ST and OBCs are given. Okay, under this Done. Now this is not ended here in this only B part only. Here the next one is that they are saying ki only reservation in employment will not be sufficient. There should be reservation in promotion also. Another thing is coming. This is also, you can see it is in the news. So here state will talk about reservation in promotion also, and state can do that. Okay, so what state can do? It can give reservation in promotion like this. Again, to whom? To backward classes who are not adequately represented at that position, at upper position. That you have to remember. Okay, so find reservation in promotion. Now when this was given, it was given by, so there was where first of all Indira, see Indira Shawni case you are going to come read again and again. Okay, we are going to see this in detail. As I told you, we are going to see how it evolved. Now we are seeing at present what is there. So by this it is said ki 50% will be the criteria. Okay, beyond that you cannot give reservation. Particular year you cannot give, you cannot breach this limit. Fine. So whenever there is a reservation in promotion, okay, so one more thing it has said ki reservation in promotion is not allowed. Okay, but what happened? By 77th Amendment Act 1995, it said reservation can be given. Are you getting my point? So yes, this reservation cannot be in a promotion, cannot be given. That was removed by 77th Amendment Act. So it is given only to whom right now? SC and ST. Try to understand. Reservation in promotion. I am talking about in promotion. It was not allowed by Indira Shawni, but by 77th Amendment Act, it said, okay, give it, and it is at present given to SC and ST. Right? After that, whenever it was done, there was a one rule. You can say catch-up rule. Okay, catch-up rule was followed while giving promotion. During this, by Ajit case, it is said. Okay, so 77th Amendment Act 1995, reservation in promotion is given to SC and ST with catch-up rule. There was a drawback in this. That's why another amendment kept, that is 85th Amendment Act 2000. You can say 1. Okay. So this act came and it said, okay, you want to go for a reservation, go, that is okay, SC and ST, no OBC, okay, but the rule will change. This catch-up rule will be not there, and here it will be consequential seniority. This is very important. This is in your mains question. Okay. So this terms. Now let's see what is the difference between these two. I want you to understand this thing, because it will be easy to remember then. Just understand its difference, and in the future also you will need to understand whenever you are in a service. So it is very easy. I'll just divide it with an example. I'll just explain you with an example. So what we will do, here we'll talk about two person A and the another person is B. Okay, again here same, we'll keep it this one only. So B is like SC and he joined in 2022. Okay, he cleared and he got sectional officer position. Okay, this you have to write it, understand? Okay, this is just for understanding. Okay, and then what is A? A is a general category person. Okay, he joined earlier 2021 but for a same position. So he is a sectional officer ही है, but he is a senior because he joined earlier, right? Now what happened? Article 16 is saying what? There can be the reservation, and reservation is given to SC ST, है ना? Reservation in promotion, right? So here promotion, if there is a vacancy, depending on the vacancy, if it is not adequately represented above and there is a vacancy, then reservation can be given. So eventually B, who joined later, he got promotion earlier. Okay, like example, you can say deputy director. Okay, fine. Now, after few years and on the merit and seniority basis, even B joined it. Even B joined it. Same position. Okay. So deputy director. Now, sorry, this is A. Okay, I am really sorry. This is A joined it. Now A is open, B is a SC category. He come earlier. Okay, he is coming later. Now here you are seeing he was a senior and B was a junior, right? But yahan what will happen in catch-up rule? We'll see. Now if you see who came first early, B. So B is a senior, it should be, and A should be junior. But in catch-up rule, what happened? A will remain senior. That is what they are saying. A will remain senior though he came later, and B will be junior though he came earlier at this position. That is what they are saying. That is catch-up rule. So eventually always, always the one who entered here first, they will be senior. Okay. And of course, we have seen the historical background where the representation was not adequate. So always some category will dominate, right? So that should not be happened. That's why reservation in a promotion is given. So it is not fulfilling actual purpose, and because of that, next what we got to know, that is by 85th, and this is by the catch-up rule is like reservation we are giving in a promotion by, but 77th Amendment Act. So 85th Amendment Act, what it said? It said consequential seniority. Please write this. Once you will understand, you will not need to remember it again and again. Okay. So what happened here? Same condition, A and B late, same criteria, keep it, and joining earlier than later, hai na? But in this, B, if it is joining early, A, if it is joining later, at which period, at which place I am saying? Upper place, deputy director, then the early one will remain senior. That is what they corrected. There will be no catch-up rule. So here, senior will be as a consequences of promotion, early promotion. You can say as a consequences of early promotion, he will be senior. Like this correction has done, and it is by 85th Amendment Act done 2001. Now this is done. So what we have done, we have seen the reservation, what exceptional is there in this reservation regarding public employment. After that we have seen the reservation regarding, in that only reservation regarding promotion in public employment. Another, there are some differences, that also we have seen how it evolved, and finally this is consequential seniority is there, followed 85th Amendment Act. Next, now one more thing is there which we have to study. Sometimes have you seen there are unfilled positions or vacancies of any. Okay, so if we consider some SC, ST open or this, if they are unfilled, okay, they are like in a 2021, it was not filled, it remained vacant. So what they can do, they can go and in 2022, they can fill this vacancy. Okay, so it was nearly 100 suppose. Now it is related to reservation wala. So OBC, anything reservation which is given to the backward classes in this public employment, if it is left, it is unfulfilled, so next year it will be carry forward. That is what carry forward rule. Now you will see all these words in your newspaper, carry forward rule. So yes, it will be like again 100 seats in 2022 will be there. But this year separate seats will be also there for SC, ST, any position, like if we are taking for ST and this is for ST which was unfilled, carry on. But here extra this year's will come. So in that also, if it is a 50 seats are there this year, suppose, which has to be filled for a SC, for ST if we are taking example. Now overall you have to calculate, okay, whatever reservation you are giving, and by Indira Shawni case, okay, again Indira Shawni case, that has to be limit, 50% reservation is only allowed. So when you calculate all these things, this and with this, it should not be more than 50% by Indira Shawni case. Limit should not be crossed in that year, right? But this is not right. You can understand by common sense. So what happened? There is an amendment again. So there is an amendment, that is 80th Amendment Act, which is saying that here it will be separate and this will be separate. So only for this 50% criteria will be followed, for not this. So here you can breach 50% criteria in 2022 if we see overall, right? This is what they are saying, and it is by 80th Amendment Act. So you have to remember all this acts 85, 77 and 80th. It is easy to remember. Okay, now this is done. Okay, so here we will go with the another one. Okay, now here it is 81st Amendment of Act, sorry, 81st. So acts are a little bit difficult, so this 81st Amendment Act. Okay, now 85th, 77, 85th and 81st. Okay, now this is 2001, right? 2000 year. After that, so here we have seen related to B only, reservation in public employment exceptional cases, then reservation in promotion, then some changes overall in that. After that, unfulfilled seats related, what to do about it. So this we have seen in B part, like in B1, and exceptional B. A we have seen precedence, then B regarding this. After that we are entering into C. This is a little bit easy. So I know last one was little bit hectic, but this is easy. And once we get to know all overall, this evolution, then it will be very easy to understand. Okay? Indira Shawni case, I have to cover it separately properly. So here we are going to see what. Now C, again C में C वाला exceptional क्या है? So it is saying कि law can be made regarding religious or denomination institutions. Now what are this thing? Have you seen religious institutions or denomination institution? Denomination is like a Shia, Catholic, like this you have seen words, Sunni, Lingayat. So like this they are the denominations. So on basis of that there are institutions. Catholic, you can say convent school are there. So that become, you can say institutions. So like this there are some institutions, right, which is related to religious or denomination. Ram Krishna Mission, Vedic, Arya Vedic, you can say Vedic schools, right, and then you can say convent school. Then recently there is a WAF Act, and it was talking about WAF board. This is again institution. So whenever here there is some head position, okay, or member of this institution, okay, so for this law will be there. They can make law and they can have their own religious criteria. They can have their own criteria, religious criteria. That is exceptional. They can have this criteria if it is religious or denominational institution such as like this. Ramakrishna Mission bhi aap likh sakte ho, and even the Vedic school like this. Here head position or some other member positions of this institution, if they want to put some criteria regarding religious or like this, like Sikh committees are also, Gurudwara committee, Sikh Gurudwara committees are there. So their members, their head, for that they can have separate law, and according to that they can fulfill and they can make that religious criteria also. Ki this religious head, he should be having, he can be part of it. That is exceptional. Because earlier what we say, no discrimination on religion, but this is exceptional. Done. Another one very important which we have to see, last and very simple, easy to remember because we have seen in a article 15 already like this. So here state is empowered to give what, 10% reservation to whom? Economically weaker section. We have seen this, okay. So it was economically weaker section. Earlier we were just saying backward classes. Now here we are saying economically weaker section. Now 10% reservation is allowed. It is by 103rd Amendment Act. Okay. And it was 2019. As I told you, central government gave order and after that it is applied. ठीक है, 10%. And here it will be reservation regarding, in Article 15 it was regarding education institution, but here it is regarding public employment. Got my point? Only difference. ठीक है, done. Fine. Here also they have given some exceptional. This is easy to remember, but here you can understand they can have exceptional in this only. Okay, in this. So this is itself exceptional, in that there is exceptional for this one reservation. I'll write again. Okay. So whenever it is scientific or technical positions or technical post होते हैं ना, ठीक है. So in that case this criteria, maybe 10% reservation to the economically weaker section will not apply, and or there will be some rules which can be given by DOPT, Department of Personnel and Training. So they will decide. There are some class A positions or there are some research related positions. There are also some cabinet secretariat order positions are there regarding scientific and technical position. So that time this can be not applied, or DOPT will give some criteria. That is what the exception is given to this. So here we have seen Article 16 at present, what provisions it is giving, and same we can make it 16 को कैसे लिखते हुए जाना है, ठीक है, इसको नंबरिंग कैसे देनी है. तो हम यहाँ पे अलग कलर से एक बार करते हैं. I'll take a green. So यहाँ पे 16, this will be the 16 1. Okay. Simple explaining. इसी का extended what no citizen can discriminate. 16 2. Okay. Another one exceptional. 16 3 related to residence. Another one 16 4 related to reservation for SC ST OBC public employment. Simple. Okay. Another one in related to promotion. It is 16 4A. Okay. उसी का पार्ट था, मैंने बताया आपको. Then I explained this promotion related, and then this unfulfilled vacancies. Here it will become 16 4B. Done. Okay. After that, this one will be 16 5 related to religious and denomination institution. After this, for economically weaker section, it will be 16 6. Like this you have to remember. It is very easy to remember. Make such notes, revise it, it will be easy, and eventually it will help you to write answers also, mains answers also. Here next we are going to see evolution, because of that Article 15 and 16 will be able to understand very well. So Mandal Commission, Indira Chawni case, I have to explain it separately with the government, what happened, what Supreme Court had said that time, and what exactly now it is. We have seen that, but how evolved we'll see in the next lecture.